Okay, let's talking about other features of PlantPAx. In this, we name it of why did I stop it? Say basically here in our sample have here 10 motors. It's like a conveyor, could be some simple, doesn't matter. It's like a group of devices in one equipment. That in our case here, you have 10 motors, and that is interlocking. For instance, this motor 2 has an interlock if a number 1 is stopped, and in these 3 stopped if it 2 is stopped, and up to 10 you have this sample. And here in the left you have some object that we can use in using FactoryTalk viewpoint, that basically we can monitoring our data in web, so simple and so powerful to maintenance and visualization and monitoring data. Here you have an interlock, you have some problems, say this faceplate in icon say hey, I stopped it, why? And here is in Portuguese, but mean motors one, motor one, and paro means stop it. And here we have a radar, just demonstrate that is that's one way to check, and so easy. Uh, 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 so what is or what are running like a one, like a motor M1, M2 in a period number one. One means M2 means running, and zero means stopped. So just to monitoring, we had here a train basically before we can select in a template to check monitoring all device in my case and monitoring all motors, motor 1 up to 10, and audit means if I have some select stop, start, stop, and then appear here into trend 2, and alarms. If you need to add more devices or add more, sorry, more features here, like asset center errors, error information warning. If you have factory talk historian, it's possible too. If you have, in my case here, I using all data log, all is data. For instance, we are running our using the InfluxDB that collecting data, or not collecting but checking data, check a change every 25 milliseconds hours in our sample. Uh, so fast. So InfluxDB in our case, it's very powerful to historical data. Um, and here you can choose data log to data live means what it means. Data live, we can collect data live, or in our case that we have here, you can check what's happened or in each one group once time that you select in configure inside your of alarm. You can choose in a lot of groups of alarm to be easy to identify some problem. So here, just to demonstrate, the idea is to trip this motor one, and automatically I'll stop it and say, hey, we need to identify that how we can identify that version that motor one is stopped. My conveyor, for instance. Basically, I swapped change here, just 0 to 1, just put a 1 and enter, and after appear automatically all alarms it's come up. In our case here, to avoid some sound, I just put that I don't need to that our alarms have no sound, but you can choose that can sound alarms, like in our case. You can check, you can do this one just like this. can start again or and interlock again. And our sound comes up. We can just select here to silence and then say I recognize this one. And interesting here in this case, just to maintain interlock. In our case, automatically appear here. Oops, it's all one. Yeah, let's let's just go to 0, start the motor again, and then trip again just to appear alarm here. Yeah, just recognize this one. Interesting that operator can see automatically here what is the problem using the trend. In fact, our case it's here just to 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 see anytime they can see this one, or just click here and stop it. They can select what's happening for each one state like M1, my key M1 up to M10. And here you have alarm here say, hey, I know an alarm. And here say, I'm somebody or some operator Acme in is exactly this time. So the idea here is to demonstrate that is so easy to say, hey, who stop it? So basically you can go to the alarms and here you can filter a group of alarms. I just you can just to select this before. But the idea here is just to, in my case, in my conveyor, we have here an interesting feature that we have inside of PController and system and rockwell system PlantPAx say, hey, you can concatenate our message like this one. Say, hey, I have a trip. This is a mode operator. Say it's operator mode. M1 0 and M5 equal 0. So the root, the root cause means 0. This means that zeros say, hey, 0 is a motor one stopping. Say if you check the all message of each one interlocks or each one alarm trip, you can check that you can concatenate any alarms, any message for operator or in case of history, just to check any kind of message or group of alarms that you can check in the system. So it's so easy to identify this one. In here, if you back to the templates, the face, the display, you can just back to just to demonstrate the other one. Just to back to the just put in system running and stopping again just to demonstrate about suppress alarm to be easy for operator. So let's repeat again. So let's repeat again. Silence motor. So to avoid a lot of alarms, in my case is not running this one. Say in here you have a feature say suppress alarm. So this is not the operator. They don't care what's happened with a motor to check the alarm. Say ACK alarm. Say in that we have in motor 2, 3, or up to 10. Because the root cause was number one motor. So in this case, just to suppress alarm, Here, I just add to demonstrate here, say, sure that I can simulate a button inside of controller, inside where are these information or those informations here, like a sample M3. Once a time that we are running, that we are collecting all data in all alarms is inside of controller, we can suppress alarm. We can suppress in my case, my dem just demonstrate a sample. We say suppress and suppress, but basically we're using this tag. How can I find this tag? So basically we are inside of controller, just to it's like this one. You can, for instance, you are inside of motor M, in fact M02. Just basically to open here and go scroll down up to up to up to up to up to up to up to, up to alarms. And here, in my case, I just using just this alarm, this interlock trip. Just say, okay, which kind of options I have? I have a huge of alarms, a huge of features that you can use in your logic to identify overflow status, ACK time alarm, and etc. You know, so it's so easy to configure this one. We have this one, and if possible, every time uh, that you use. So I really recommend that you using. Basically, you have here inside of controller all alarms to be easy. Basically, was in M3. Um, that message say you can use any message here. Here, just say a group of alarm. You can use it. Doesn't matter how many groups of alarm that you need. So it's basically it's so easy to configure each one alarm, and every time that you have collecting or to add more details using like a class, use alarm group. It's with more information you have more. It's easier. You can identify faster each one. So the idea here is to avoid, it's like a flood of alarms. Uh, in this case, we have just one alarm in high priority. It's in fact it's a different priority of those alarms. We can use this as part of system. So easy to configure this one. The idea here is sure it's just demonstrate that is easy to identify and using root cause instead to using a lot of alarms. It's a put in this case just instead 10 alarms we just to minimize for one. So it's important to do this before. And here you have some others features like track and trace and operators, filters. You are using here grid. Basically, here you have a filter using G01, say means group of one of alarm of device. Interlocks here, and here we can choose in one displays using again this is a grid that comes from SQL. This it's in our alarms view. In here, which alarm that you're running or the alarm that we have now. And the interesting that you have in this version that would like to really uh, 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 show this one. This is a so important features. Imagine that the operator, in this case, it's in blinking because the operator is not recognized. This one is so urgent, so the severity is so high. So this means that this alarm it's so important to them today. Uh, um, and here you have a column say current value. Current value means that what's the value the 0 to 1 that goes to that stop this in my trip, in my sample motor, say stop it. But the live data means what's happening now in controller, what's happening now in this device. This means, say, he's a zero, means he's not in tripping more, or it continuing tripping. So it's important information for operator and to decide something. Like, oh, I can check this one. It's like this one can back to the display, or in our case, we can just to click here and run command instead to go to the display, say, hey, oh, can I connect this one? Need to recognize this one. Oh, but it's interlock yet. But what's happened? Just to click here, say, oh, I have a problem here with one interlock. Back to the display, or could be back, say, oh, in my sample, I am ready in trip mode. So after I can remove the trip mode and just open faceplate and again, and could be start normally the motor. So fast to demonstrate this one. Okay. And here we have a lot of alarms here, and I have to automatically. We have here our system portal. What it means this one? This is a web page. Basically, you can use this in your system, or who have access for the system. You can check this one in your uh, cell phone, or whatever that have access to web page. Basically here, we have here for instance, we have the sample in our application. Here we have a system status portal. We are here in the name. This is a name of my application that we're running now. But you can go to the home and have a huge of application, or have a lot of others application inside of my HMI server. And now they are initializing the connection to checking if you have some clients connecting this application. So imagine that you are in your web page. Doesn't matter if you are in client application or in your non operator application running. You can check this one, and after some second they appear, hey, I connected one client in here. And here we have some FactoryTalk links. Once time that you have alarms and events embedded in FactoryTalk links, so automatically appear all top alarms. It's like what's happened today. For instance, you apply and to check if you have some. Here have some parameters and some trends, or about specific in alarms. Okay, great. Thank you. To next video.